half of you should know me, right? Other half.
Hello everybody, this is Trey Parker, and let's get going with the walkthrough. But before that, I got, guys and girls, I have something I have to show you. I have found some really good legendary items that you guys should pick up when you guys get a chance. So, these two I made. Anything that's yellow is crafted, alright guys? It's crafted, I made it. But that's not what I want to show you. Though, this is a pretty powerful staff, but I might have to make a better one later on. But what I really want to show you guys is something that can really help you out in the long run. Alright? Hold on one second. Showing you guys what I have for my armor here that I created. Now this thing here heals 20% of damage taken over 10 seconds. Meaning if I have like barrier on or anything like that, it would definitely help out. I also got this right here, but that's not what I want to show you. I still don't get why is that a legendary item. It's only 5 critical, but this is kitty color. This thing has a lot of benefits, but there's one massive negative. You know, you guys can see it. It's just negative damage, 100% damage to all other resistance, which is, it sucks. But you can be brought back to life like as many times. You know, this is the Ring of Doubt. This game here, I mean, this legendary right here is very helpful. I'm going to show you where I got those items at and the locations of where they are. But I'm going to show you the stats real quick. Now, the kitty collar, I can die and come back to life, but you got to keep in mind, it's not going to always trigger. You know, it's probably trigger like 3 times in a row, 4 times in a row, maybe 5. There's one time it triggered 6 times in a row. No, 10 times in a row. But this is what my stats are right now. That's a wow, critical damage is a lot high. Yeah, I mean, this is what my stats are, but here's the downside to it. You see the negatives? Yeah, I can die pretty quickly, but I can get brought back to life. Usually I dodge everything, but I'm going to show you guys the location of where I found these items are at. So, yeah. Alright, so I'm trying to remember what should we be doing. Oh yeah, we gotta meet up with Hawk. And we also have to help the Empress from being assassinated, I think. But we're gonna meet up with Hawk first. We're just gonna do his part of the story first. Now, I am sorry if this video is a little late, guys, but bear with me. I got some more videos coming. So, we're just going to meet up with Hawk and probably not do everything in this area till later. And then, like, I'm going to probably go ahead and go do all the other locations, because all the other locations doesn't have a story element to it. It's just side stuff that you can possibly do and pretty much find some legendary gear for you all and see what's what. I don't want to spoil the whole game for you guys. I still want you to have like a good and unique experience. So I'm just going to go through the story instead of just going through the whole entire game. So that way when you guys pick the game up, you guys can still have a good experience. So I hope everybody's having a nice day or a nice night, depending on what time zone you are or what country you are. Be sure to push that like button. If you like the video, push it. If you don't like the video, I'm sorry. Just go ahead and push that dislike button. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
Good to see you safe, Inquisitor. We've got trouble ahead.
I'm sure it's nothing the Inquisition can't handle.
Careful, Your Worship. That optimism might be catching.
The thing's that bad. Oh.
Crestwood was the site of a flood 10 years ago during the Blight. It's not the only rift in the area, but after it appeared...
Yeah, 10 years ago, that was Dragon Age Origins.
He'll
Guys, girls, go pick up Dragon Age Origins, please. You will have a hell of a good time with that game. It's way better than this one.
Get better acquainted, Harding.
Even though it's an old game.
Around us, perhaps.
The world would crumble to dust before you ran out of ills to fight. Maybe someone in Crestwood can tell you how to get to the rift in the lake. Maker knows they'll want help. Good luck, and please be safe.
Yeah, because Dragon Age Origins, there's no restrictions. I mean, like, there is restrictions. Like, what I mean by no restrictions, a mage user can use a dagger, use a sword. You don't have to use a staff. I don't know why they're making people restrict you to only doing that. Like, you know, you can be a mage and still have a sword and a shield and wear armor, you know, and that... I don't know why they did that. That really made me upset especially when I played Dragon Age 2. That's when you first notice it. You just be like, what the frick is this? Like, still a good game, but Dragon Age Origins is a lot better than both games, all three games combined, basically. You know, there's like hidden skill trees. I mean, how can I explain this? It's like you go through okay, like Dragon Age 2, you go through part of the game with a certain amount of skill trees, right? Just like this one. And then the second half of the game, you get like 5 more skill trees that you can possibly look into. Just like this one as well. Like, I mean, it's based on by class. Mage got 5 more. Warrior got 5 more. Rogue got 5 more. It all depends. But when it comes to Dragon Age Origins, you get 5 more plus hidden ones. Like, you can become a blood mage. Just gotta unlock it. It's like, it's hard. I mean, you can become a blood mage in Dragon Age 2, but they just give it to you.
What is it?
Could prove useful, sir.
Yeah, so right now we gotta figure out how to get there. So yeah, some people that subscribe to my channel is already playing Dragon Age Origins, but I just wish that they do a Dragon Age Origins remaster on the PlayStation and Xbox.
Into the fade right now.
Oh my god. I'm glad I'm not standing there. Alright. Yeah, I really think if you guys take the time to go to game, oh, hold up. I highly doubt that you will find Dragon Age Origins at GameStop, because that is the one game that nobody would get rid of. That game has multiple different endings, multiple different outcomes, and somebody would treat that game as if it's their baby. You will never find that sucker at GameStop. If you do, you are one lucky guy. Because I went to different GameStops all around this, not all around the country. I went to a different GameStop in Oklahoma, one over here in North Carolina, even in Texas. I ain't not found not one Dragon Age Origin game for PlayStation 3 or Xbox. Not now one. It's always Dragon Age Inquisition, Dragon Age 2. Always. So you guys might want to order it off eBay or Amazon. Plus, once you play Dragon Age Origins, everything will be explained. Because there's a lot of questions that a lot of people have about this game, and oh, it's going to get answered.
Thanks for your help, but we haven't seen the end of these creatures.
Got real with Blackwall. I mean, not Blackwall. Hawk. So, next walkthrough, we're going to start interacting with the characters more often. That's where the fun really gets at. Interacting with every single character. So we're going to interact with every single character and basically see how their personalities are. I know Cassandra's going to beat Barrick's ass. Sorry for cussing, but like he's been lying his butt off. You know something's just so funny? Sometimes this game kind of feels like a walking simulator to me, because like, yeah, we have fighting combat, you know, it's like, I don't know, like sometimes when I play any open world game, like, you know, it comes off like a walking simulator with just combat, you know, and it makes you wonder, how is this any different from Death Stranding? Like, it's weird. That's with any open world game, even The Witcher. Oh boy, we got a long way to go. I'm gonna need a bigger boat. Oh, there's something I need to show you all. Okay, this is very important. You need to come get this item whenever you guys get a chance. If I can find that sucker, where is it at? It's somewhere around here. Let me see. Okay, yeah, it's over here. Yeah, it's over here, somewhere. Don't fall! Oh yeah, there we go. Here we go. Yeah. I got a cheese sealed. Because I'm not gonna lie, cheese back in the ancient times saved lives. Have you guys heard about this? It was a story, an old story, like very old. They called it the cheese and the blade.
A place to set up camp, perhaps.
Apparently there was an assassin that was trying to kill somebody, and the guy had he likes to sleep with his cheese. Okay, the assassin stabbed him and left a knife in there, and then left. And then the next morning was surprised that the person was still alive, and it was like, the guy was like, I freaking found a bloody knife in my cheese, right? So I was like, oh wow, this is a nice story. Blade and the cheese. Or cheese and the blade, whatever you want to call it. Oh man. That is a weird buffalo. Alright, so we're almost here.
Should be inside that cave.
Now, the one thing that really makes me a little upset,
Glad you made it. here myself.
Hold on,
My
I'll tell you guys
contact
in a
with the
second.
wardens should be at the back of the cave.
Yeah, the one thing that really makes me upset is that
protecting a villager from
we used to be able to take Hawk all around this map and fight people, right? Get to see his abilities, and man, I was happy because like he has these two arms that come out of nowhere. He has a certain type of maze class that he can. Was technically we found out was supposed to teach us how to do, but they scrapped it. So he had these two arms coming out of these portals and rip their enemies apart. But now they passed it where he cannot fight with us. He can't travel along the map. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing that makes me upset. So I don't know what else to say about that. It's kind of like playing Final Fantasy 10. No, Final Fantasy 11. Or where you could pretty much like, for example, like you play the game and Vaughn in the game can get somebody to join the group as a guest.
The Inquisitor.
My name is Todd.
Holy crap.
And I'm at your service, Inquisitor.
I see. Yeah, but like, I know I'm talking about a different game here, but like, listen. In that Final Fantasy game, you can cheese the game. You can cheese the game and not do that part of the story and go off somewhere, travel around the world with the guest in your party. I hope they didn't pass that up.
Slew Corypheus. Weishaupt was happy to put the matter to rest. But an archdemon can survive wounds that seem fatal, and I feared Corypheus might possess the same power. My investigation uncovered clues, but no proof. Then, not long after, every warden in Orlais began to hear the calling.
Ooh, that is not
Why
good.
didn't you tell me?
It was a Grey Warden matter. I was bound by an oath of secrecy.
Guys, if you want to know more about that calling, you got to play Dragon Age Origins. Reading a simple codex is not going to help.
Grey Warden ritual.
The calling tells a warden that the Blight will soon claim him. It starts with dreams. Then come whispers in his head. The warden says his farewells and goes to the deep roads to meet his death in combat.
And every Grey Warden in Orlais is hearing that right now. They think they're dying.
Wait, is it 11? No, it's not Final Fantasy 11. What the heck was it? It was Final Fantasy 12. I'm sorry, guys.
Who will stand?
I just thought about it. Final Fantasy 12.
So Corypheus
My dumb
is
self.
controlling them. He's bluffing them with this calling, and they're falling for it.
Yo, what the heck happened to Hawk's staff, man?
Is the
That's not
calling
even
they're
his staff.
hearing real? Or is Corypheus mimicking it somehow?
I know not. Even as a senior warden, I had heard only the vaguest whispers of Corypheus. The wardens believe that this calling is real, and they will act accordingly. That is all we know for certain.
So the Wardens are making some last desperate attack on the darkspawn.
We are the only ones who can slay archdemons. Without us, the next blight will consume the world. Warden Commander Clarel spoke of a blood magic ritual to prevent future blights before we all perished. When I protested the plan as madness, my own comrades turned on me. Grey Wardens are gathering here, in the western approach. It is an ancient Tevinter ritual tower. Meet me there, and we will find answers.
Let's go.
We should get to the ritual tower in the western approach as soon as possible, Your Worship.
We'll talk later.
Nothing to report, sir.
I'm glad you made it, Inquisitor. I fear they've already started the ritual.
It has to be blood magic. I hope we can stop them before more people get hurt. You take point. I'll guard your backs.
Wait! No.
Warden Commander Clarel's orders were clear.
This is wrong!
Remember your oath. In war, victory. In peace, vigilance. In death, I'm sorry. Sacrifice. Good. Now bind it just as I showed you. Inquisitor, what an unexpected pleasure. Lord Livius Erimond of Virantium, at your service.
You are no warden.
But you are. The one Clarel let slip. And you found the Inquisitor and came to stop me. Shall we see how that goes?
Wardens! This man is lying to you. He serves an ancient of Intermagister who wants to unleash a blight.
That's a very serious accusation. Let's see what the Wardens think. Wardens, hands up. Hands down.
Corypheus has taken their minds.
They did this to themselves. You see, the calling had the Wardens terrified. They looked everywhere for help.
Even to Vinter.
Yes, and since it was my master who put the calling into their little heads, we in the Venatori were prepared. I went to Clarel full of sympathy, and together we came up with a plan. Raise a demon army, march into the deep roads, and kill the old gods before they wake.
Corypheus marching across Orlais with an army of demons. That was in the future I saw at Redcliffe.
And now you know how it begins. Sadly for the Wardens, the binding ritual I taught their mages has a side effect. They're now my master's slaves. This was a test. Once the rest of the Wardens complete the ritual, the army will conquer Thedas.
Why would the Wardens try to kill the old gods?
A blight happens when darkspawn find an old god and corrupt it into an archdemon. If someone fought through the deep roads and killed the old gods before they could be corrupted, woof, no more blights, ever. The wardens sacrificed their lives and saved the world. Although I fear history will remember them a little differently now.
Why would Clarel risk using demons?
Demons need no food, no rest, no healing. Once bound, they will never retreat, never question orders. They are the perfect army to fight through the deep roads. Or across Olay. Now they are bound to my master.
So Corypheus influenced the Wardens and made them do this ritual?
Made them? No! Everything you see here, the blood sacrifices to bind the demons, the Wardens did it of their own free will. Fear is a very good motivator, and they were very afraid.
That's a lie. The Grey Wardens are heroes. They would never do this willingly.
The Grey Wardens care about nothing save stopping blights. They will do anything to accomplish that. You should have seen Clarel agonize over the decision. Burdens of command, I suppose.
Do you really want to see the world fall to the Blight? What do you get out of this?
The Elder One commands the Blight. He is not commanded by it, like the mindless darkspawn. The Blight is not unstoppable or uncontrollable. It is simply a tool.
No, Livius, you're the tool.
As for me, while the Elder One rules from the Golden City, we, the Venatori, will be his god kings here in the world.
Release the Wardens from the binding and surrender. I won't ask twice.
No, you won't. The Elder One showed me how to deal with you in the event you're foolish enough to interfere again. That mark you bear, the anchor that lets you pass safely through the veil, you stole that from my master. He's been forced to seek other ways to access the Fade. When I bring him your head, his gratitude will be... Ah! Kill them!
They refused to listen to reason.
You were correct. Through their ritual, the mages are slaves to Corypheus.
And the Warden warriors? Of course. Sacrificed in the ritual. What a waste.
Eramond lied to the Wardens. They were trying to prevent future blights.
With blood magic and human sacrifice.
The Wardens were wrong, Hawk, but they had their reasons.
All blood mages do. Everyone has a story they tell themselves to justify bad decisions. And it never matters. In the end, you are always alone with your actions.
I believe I know where the Wardens are, Your Worship. Eramond fled in that direction. There's an abandoned Warden fortress that way. Adamant.
Good thinking.
The Warden and I will scout out Adamant and confirm that the other Wardens are there. We'll meet you back at Skyhold.
I got a crick in my neck.